Hey, Jim here. How's everybody doing today? I'm doing pretty good. Sunday, 28th of September, 2025. I'm going to give you a slight update on this. I say slight because I'm having some issues with feeding, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's the magazines, because the magazines type, this is what it comes with. And yes, I'm maxing the wheel out. I don't want to break it, though. I don't know that that would break it. Be honest with you, I got plenty of magazines, so I will test that out later and find that out, see if it breaks. But what I had was, and I'll show you a picture, is one of the BBs break. I don't know if it broke inside. I don't know what happened because I was trying to shoot it, and I dropped the mag, and I was still shooting it, and all the BBs, that were like 8 BBs, came out. So I don't know what's going on in the barrel. I don't know if it's a magazine feed issue. I'm still testing this, so I'm going to have an update review later when I get some more testing on this. Aesthetically pleasing, yes, but there's a lot of flash on it. So I'm going to have to take my sandpaper files and make it prettier. I'm going to show you pictures of the broken BB, and then, of course, the flash in which I'm referring to. Makes it a little less aesthetically pleasing. As far as when I look at it, I notice it. So I'm going to be working on that a little bit today, and when I do the second review, I'll show you the polished version of this, because I have 3 and 5,000 grit auto detailing sandpaper with a little Velcro blocks. You know what I'm talking about. Then you know. Put the fake suppressor on it. I'll put a link in the description to, well, what you should do is get one from Amazon. This one here, I got it from an actual gun distributor, but it's, like I said, it's just a fake aluminum 14-in-1, 14 negative twist. And I had it originally on the AK. I'm going to get another one. I'm going to put this one back on the AK and get another one, put it on here, it'll be a little shorter. I like the smaller, compact version of this. So this is why I got this one instead of one with a 16-inch barrel. It's like a 10.5 variant or 11.5 variant. I haven't measured it, not really that important. But there's a lot of twist in this, so I don't know if something's not tight enough. I'm going to go and double check everything. I'm bringing it to you raw as is because I was having feeding issues on full auto. Semi-automatic, not too much, but full auto, definitely an issue. So I'm going to keep testing and running drills with this and see where the hang-up is, and eventually probably end up having to take it apart. And I don't want to do that. I should not have to do that. But there's something definitely amiss. The battery goes in the front of the foregrip, or right here, underneath this one, and outside of that, a few minor issues plus the feeding issue. This is an awesome piece. I'll put a link in the description for you guys, so that way you can go and look at it and see if you'd like to get one or not, because they're really nice. My affiliate link, of course, is what I'm referring to. So with Amazon. So when you look at this, the pins don't do anything. They don't hinge out like a real one. This slides off. Probably like the 1911 A1, it just slides right off. So you have to take the front one off in order to do that, because the back one doesn't attach to anything. It's just there for the look. At least I took this out and tried to unhinge it and see if I could do anything with it, to look on the inside to see if I could see if there's anything amiss at that point, and I just couldn't do it that way. The charging handle does work, but it only goes back so far, about, a little, like an inch maybe, inch and a quarter. And it'll expose your hop-up system. There's a little wheel right here. So, it just, right there. But it will manipulate the dust, or the dust cover for this when you do that. So it is kind of a cool option. I don't think that does anything. It's just there as aesthetics. 3-position stock. No, 4 if you count that. But that's not where you shoot it, because then your face is right up on the sights, and that's pretty much, I really would shoot from here. The sights, I don't know, I have a sight tool. I'm trying to figure out if that will work on here. So far it hasn't. I don't know if it's because I'm not pushing back down far enough. So I'm going to use the nail option like we did in basic, and see if I can manipulate this front sight anymore. With the touch-up review I'm going to do here in about a month, you'll see if all these things come and work. I'm also going to put a pick adapter in here with a aim point scope on here, make it look a little bit more like it was in the 80s, early 90s, mid 90s actually. And you'll see that option for the red dot, and I'll let you know how well that works out. So if I get a tan one, that'd be great. So I'll be fishing for that. I don't know if I'm gonna go get a black version of this or not. Probably. It just depends upon how this starts to work as I continue to use it. So most of my videos here from henceforth will be with this, so long as it works. Otherwise, I'll switch everything back to AK and use that because it's flawless pretty much. I don't have any issues unless the battery runs down. These are electric. Like I said, the battery's underneath here on the bottom. I take the bottom off, put them in there, click it in, and well, you got to charge it for about, it actually charges pretty quick compared to the AK. The AK doesn't charge very quick at all, but these batteries do charge very quickly. It's maybe hour and 20 minutes, something like that. So if I take it out now and charge it, it won't take very long, probably less than an hour to get it charged up and get a green light. So I'm going to go ahead and continue to use this and run the battery down, and then when I do the full review again, touch-up review, I will let you guys know how well that works out. I mean, the balance is there even with the a little bit, because this is kind of not really heavy, but I mean, you can tell the difference in the weight with or without it. So I'd rather have a A2 bird cage on here, to be honest with you, but I'll have to fish for that and see where I can find one that will -14 and go from there. I do believe Lancer Tactical has them on their website, so I'll put a link in the description below. That way you can get a black one. The only way you need a orange one is if you're shipping it through the mail. Okay, because they have to inspect that. They have to make sure it's there. All right, so at least that's the Indiana law. I'm not sure about other states. I'm sure there's restrictions in other states, as they are. So that way, you know, you can't paint one orange, throw it on there, and send a real one through the mail. that would be crazy, but people can do some pretty wacky stuff. Anyway, once I get through running this for a couple more weeks, 3 weeks, then I will get another review in, so that way you guys can see how this worked out. But like I said, I'm going to have to tighten some stuff down because I don't like that front sight moving like that. So like I said, I'll get back to you on that and let you know how that worked out. So stay safe, stay alive, and we'll see you again.